Welcome back to another YouTube video. Here are some ways to stop overthinking, depression and anxiety, but I can't be us, and Islam. So one of the ways to overcome depression and anxiety and overthinking in Islam is to pray your salah, having a regular routine, praying salah, being consistent. It really helps you on your day-to-day. Like even me, sometimes I can't manage with my life. I can't manage doing this. I don't have the motivation, I don't have the discipline to do this and that. I need a routine. So how I got out of depression, anxiety, depression, anxiety and overthinking as a Muslim, because I showed you guys in the last video how fat I was. So imagine how much was going through my head at the time. I had so many thoughts, like what do people think of me? What am I doing with my life? And as a man, you will always have consistent thoughts, because that's just the way we're built. We need to find solutions to tackle these bit by bit. We can't just go around and say, okay, I'm gonna be like this for the rest of my life. You can't accept your fate. You need to always, like, there's people, I can accept that I'm at a decent stage in my life, and there's people billion times better than me. I look up to people in terms of finance, in terms of Islam, in terms of where they're at. I know everyone's lap's different, but there's more I can do, and I will. Every day you can get 1% better. So what I'm saying is the ways to combat depression, anxiety, and overthinking in Islam, and just as a general human being or as a sister, one of them is to read Quran, another is to pray Salah, number 3 is to have a routine, do different things. So for example, me, I go to the gym. Have things you do that motivate you to get to where you want to be. You can't just sit there. Have build connections, try add value to yourself as a human. Look at Islamic things you can do. Pray tahajjud. I pray tahajjud. Tahajjud is not farz, but it's good to do. Read Quran. I never used to read Quran. Now I do read 1 to 2. If minimum I'm reading is 1 to 2 to 3 pages a day. Literally behind me, you can see over there is book of Qurans, but literally behind me is some of the work I did. And there's a Quran because I read some today. Reading Quran, praying Salah. What was the third one? I literally just told you guys. Reading Quran, praying Salah, having a good Islamic mindset, things like that, they make a big difference. Like doing Islamic acts, like there's another good thing I do, which puts me at peace from overthinking and all bad things. I pray Jummah, I give to the homeless. Zakat is a big thing in Islam. So some of these factors, as Muslims, everybody knows the things that give us good deeds. We should try some of them. Another way that I combated depression, anxiety, and I got out of these type of things was to not overthink. I knew that there was a bigger purpose for me. I connected to Allah. When I connected to Allah, step by step, it made sense, because in the Quran, and Allah says, take 1 step towards me, O my slave, I will take 1,000 towards you. And that is very real, because who I was 4 years ago, I didn't really think I was going to change. I was a very weird, depressed human being. I didn't think I had any hope left in me. I didn't think I could get anywhere in life. And I used to overthink a lot. I used to think, oh, what's going to happen in life? Where am I going? Am I going to fail my secondary, my college, my A-levels, GCSEs? I didn't have no plan. I didn't have nothing in motion to even combat that. I stopped doing that from going to the gym. I started working out at home, and then I knew I wanted to go to the gym to perfect myself. I looked at ways I can financially help my family. I looked at ways I can read the Quran. I looked at ways I can become a better Muslim. I looked at ways that I can change, and it just didn't happen overnight. But over days, learning different type of combat systems toward it, I made the impossible possible, because where I was stuck in a way, it really made it feel like in the dunya there was no options, but Allah had different plans, and Allah got me out of that situation. I've been in a million situations, and Allah's got me out of every one of them, and it's qadr, and it's having the trust in Allah. Like there's nothing you can do that you can't rechange. Like Allah lets the worst of sinners, there's murderers in the masjid that I use this as an example, where there's people that have done horrendous sins, way worse than I ever could, that maybe even the same level I could, that in the masjid have repented and sincerely repented and changed their ways, and Allah has forgiven them. So what makes you think you cannot stop? One way to stop anxiety is to read the Quran. That really helped me. Have a routine, work towards your goal, work towards Akhirah, learn more about Islam. I would say get a job, but it's not that easy getting a job. Look towards ways you can financially support your family. Try take care of your family members. Love your mom and your dad more.